In my last video, I described creativity as cutting your own path through the forest. If that doesn't make any sense to you, then you haven't watched the last video. Go back. If you have watched the last video and this still doesn't make any sense to you, then you probably shouldn't bother with this one either. So why enter this big dark forest in the first place, if you can't guarantee you'll find anything and there are no external rewards, and it's hard? Here are some gifts that I believe the forest gives you which make it worthwhile. Number 1. All the best activities in life are autotelic. Autotelic is a word used to describe activities that have a purpose in themselves. In other words, autotelic means doing something you enjoy for the hell of it. Or, as I think the translation from Sanskrit goes, just cause. So doing something for the hell of it or just cause. The forest is filled with these kinds of activities. Because you develop a pathway that is yours, that feeds into your strengths and gives you direct feedback without needing anyone else, these activities are enjoyable. Also, because you don't know where you're going or what the result will be, you need to use autotelic activities to keep you motivated as you journey through the forest. If you're bored, you'll stop moving. But when you do things that you enjoy doing, these things give you energy. They give you more energy than they use. Once you've found these activities, whether it's drawing, writing, running, flying or solving, you'll find that you'll keep going back into the forest just for an excuse to do them. 2. You do what you can do. You learn the way you want to. Taking the creative path offers you no restrictions other than the obstacle in front of you, whereas some paths with a set outcome restrict you. The creative path allows you to solve, communicate, help, or do any way you know how. There is no one there to compare yourself to, no one else chasing your specific path. And if you come up to an obstacle you can't get past yet, then how you learn to get past that obstacle is also dictated by you. With the goal that starts here, rather than here, you learn what you're best at, and how you best learn. This is a fun way to becoming really good at something. Number 3, you'll make discoveries, and that's also fun. It's inbuilt into us to enjoy discovering things. But what's new for you still to discover in this world? Hasn't David Attenborough's camera crew filmed it all already? Well, this may sound cheesy, but what's new in this world? You are. You'll discover things you can do. You'll discover things that you can do that no one else can. You'll have ideas that no one else could. And create things that no one has ever created or seen before. And that's exciting, not least because ideas have power. Number 4, your path will be unique. We are unique not in just how we do things, but also we are made unique by our experiences. Learning to carve out your own route through the forest and create things gives you a unique perspective. So when all these guys are standing around here saying this thing is sort of round and curvy, you can tell them it's spiky because you've seen its backside. The more unique experiences you have, the more you can use your unique perspective to introduce new ideas into the world. 5. By entering the forest, you'll learn to rely on yourself. You'll learn to guide yourself. You'll learn what motivates you and how to take the next step even when it's hard. These skills prepare you because the truth is, you won't always find yourself on a set path. Sometimes this happens. So, if you suddenly find yourself in a big, dark, scary forest by accident, you'll already have started to equip yourself with the tools you need to navigate it. And number 6, finally, the creative path gives you confidence. The 5 points I've mentioned previously, learning about what you enjoy, developing your strengths, coming up with ideas, forming a unique perspective, and preparing yourself for the unknown. These gifts from the forest exist in here, and because they're not out here, no one can take them away from you. You will carry these with you everywhere. They will help you to form an identity, and this identity will give you confidence because you'll feel secure in the knowledge that you're able to be happy, strong, inventive, unique, and self-reliant. That's it. Those are some worthwhile reasons, I think. So, if creativity is just choosing to enter the forest and learning to find your own way through it, then anyone can do that. The rewards may not be clear when you set out, but they do exist and are very real. This is why I think having the opportunity to learn through creating with subjects like art, drama, dance, music, etc. can help to prepare students and equip them with useful skills, because these subjects can empower them to tell us who they are, what they can do. In these subjects, we don't have the answers, they do. They learn to find a sense of security and identity. They make discoveries, they feel empowered, they lead the way, because we need them to.